We start at the National Assembly, where President Lee Jae Myung earlier today addressed members of the parliament in a speech to support the supplementary budget proposal. Our top office correspondent Yoon Jung-min covers his remarks.
President Lee Jae Myung was back in the National Assembly on Thursday, some 3 weeks after taking the oath of office, this time to deliver his first speech on the new government's extra budget proposal.
무너진 경제를 회복하고 민생 경제를 살리는 일은 지금 우리가 해결해야 할 가장 시급한 과제입니다. 새로운 성장 동력을 만들고 성장의 기회와 결과를 함께 나누는 공정성장의 문을 열어야.
For that, President Lee called for efforts to restore transparency in the capital market, to open up the 5,000-point era for the KOSPI, one of his campaign pledges, as he vowed to make major investments for future growth, such as with AI and chips. To boost consumption, 13 trillion won, roughly $9.6 billion have been earmarked to hand out vouchers to all people, up to $380 per person depending on income levels. Also included are investments in construction as well as AI and renewable energy. Debts that have been delinquent for over 7 years will be written off for over 1 million small business owners. It also includes a revenue adjustment at $7.6 billion for an expected shortfall in tax revenue. Another focus was on Lee's pragmatic diplomacy for the national interest to resolve trade and supply chain issues. He did not forget to reiterate that peace is directly tied to the economy, stressing the importance of stability on the Korean peninsula.
외교에는 색깔이 없습니다. 진보냐 보수냐가 아니라 국익이냐 아니냐가 유일한 선택 기준이 되어야 합니다.
As he urged not to make a distinction between the ruling and the opposition bloc when it comes to helping the people and reviving the economy.
우리 국민의힘 의원님들 어려운 자리 함께해 주신 점에 대해서 진심으로 감사하게 생각합니다. 고맙습니다.
He shook hands with the main opposition PPP lawmakers on his way out, who mostly stayed silent during the speech. A moment was caught on camera where President Lee tapped lawmaker Kwon Sung-dong on his shoulder as Kwon reportedly protested the president's pick for Prime Minister Kim Min-seok. The government's extra budget plan is under review at the Assembly, during which a tussle and compromise are expected. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.